Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters.
Good afternoon.
I welcome you all to the 185th meeting of Vellore Toastmasters Club. In order to run the meeting smoothly, I want you to put your mobiles in silence mode. If you ever require to leave this meeting room, only do so when you hear an applause. Please stay on mute unless you come on to the stage, and don't forget to enjoy the show. In order to grow, you need to have a mission. The mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide a mutual positive learning environment where members can develop their communication skill and leadership skill, resulting in greater self-confidence. Now, the theme of today's meeting is Toastmasters Travel Tales. Travel is something which enriches our life. Whether it's a place we go or it's experience we bring back. I would like you to share a destination you have special place in your heart with describe it with a single words which connect with you. Like Monica, can you share a place which really connect with you? Ooty. Describe with a word. Ooty.
Refreshment.
Ooty refreshment. Toastmaster. Mumbai.
Fast.
Sorry?
Fast.
Yeah, okay. Sir, Toastmasters.
For me, Bangalore.
Bangalore. Toastmaster Vani. A place you really love, yeah? Marina Beach. Yeah. Ma'am, Caroline. Sir, come again, sir. Thank you all for sharing the amazing places. Now I would like to welcome our presiding officer, who's an artist and a humorous champ, and Toastmaster John.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It's raining outside. You've battled the rain and you've reached here, so kudos to yourself for one more time. We are gearing up for our competitions. Keep that in mind because I think a lot of other clubs have finished their club level competitions and area level competitions also. We have extra time. Right now, we know who's going for the next division level also. Like a lot of things are happening. A lot of hushes happening, saying, hey, day one, this is happening, and all that. So I think we are lucky to have it in the last because we know the market right now. We have like 2 more weeks. We also have a mock week. So prepare yourselves. Let's gear up and not like we don't want like one winner from this club. Like let's all together go as the club and see like strongly represent ourselves there. Yeah.
Next week is the mock week.
Next week is the mock week.
Should we present the speech since we are prepared for the contest?
Yes. It's not a humorous speech. We are doing the evaluation contest mock week. We'll talk about that later. Okay, I'll tell you now. So next week is evaluation contest mock week, where we'll run the whole contest of evaluation for us to know how exactly it works and all of those things. Humorous contest, we only have our dry runs. We can do our practice runs there, which happens the Saturday night at 8:30 night online, so that we can do a dry run there, get feedback from each other, and do all of those things. You can even check if we can get in touch with the other clubs and run it through them and see if your speech is good, get their honest feedback on what exactly your speech is. I have done my humorous speech 3 times and got feedback from different places already. So please do that to yourselves also. Yeah. Without further ado, I would anything else? Yeah. Good news is Nandini is back right after her engagement 1 week and she's here. Let's congratulate Nandini. And because of Nandini, we were able to have an outdoor meeting last week, and which was also great, memorable. I think I missed it, but kudos to that also. Good for doing that. All of us together doing it. slightly sad that for the next 2 weeks we won't be having the regular meeting. It's the mock week and the contest week. But very, very excited about what we have in store, because this is like my vision to get our club there and club there and do it. So all of us, anytime, feel free to disturb me on WhatsApp. You can send me your script, send me your videos, ask me feedback, do all of those things. Let's do this together. Okay? Without further ado, I would like to invite the Toastmaster of the day, who I look up to for all the cool things that she does. And today's topic itself is super cool, and I'm looking forward to this because all of us, I think, have a lot to talk about travel and nostalgia and memories and all of that. So put your hands together for Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster John. Good evening, Toastmasters. First, I'll brush you up with the structure of the Toastmaster meeting. The first part is prepared speeches, where our Toastmaster will prepare speech on the pathway they have chosen, and these speeches will be evaluated by our evaluators. The second part is table topics, where impromptu speaking is the Toastmasters have an opportunity for impromptu speaking, where our table topic master will give us a topic and we need to speak on that for 1 to 2 minutes. The third part is evaluation, where the evaluators will come up with their evaluations on prepared speeches. The evaluation part is usually done by the general evaluator and her team. Today I would like to call the general evaluator, Toastmaster Carolyn, with her team, and to explain what the evaluation is all about.
Thank you, TMOD, for that warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. So, did you know that geese, when they fly in a V formation? That's because they derive a lot of energy from the other geese as well. So science says that there is 71% of propelling that happens just in being in that V formation. So here in Toastmasters, we also feel that together we learn and together we grow. And for the evaluation today, we are not alone. I would first like to call upon the timer, Toastmaster Srinath, to please come and give your introduction. This light is quite bright.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. As a timer, I will time your table topic speech, prepared speech, and the evaluation, and also I will halt the speaker of the remaining time they have by using a green card, yellow card, and red card. For prepared speech, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will show a green card. At 6 minutes, I will show a yellow card. At 7 minutes, I will show a red card. And you have a 30 minutes of buffer time, that is 7 minutes 30 seconds. If it is exceeded more than 7 minutes, you will get disqualified. If it is less than 4 minutes 30 seconds, also you will get disqualified. For table topic, the time limit is 1 minute to 2 minutes, and you have a buffer time of 30 seconds, that is 2 minutes 30 seconds. If the speech exceeds more than 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will get disqualified. If it is less than 30 seconds, you will get disqualified. For evaluation, there is the time limit is 2 to 3 minutes, and you have a buffer time of 30 seconds, that is 3 minutes 30 seconds and 1 minute 30 seconds. If it is exceeded more than time and less than time, you will get disqualified. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Srinath, timer, for the detailed report. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Santosh to come and give his, explain your counter rule.
As an accountant, I am here to catch all those sneaky filler words that come into our speeches. That include so, and also some passes and some awkward passes and some repeated words. At the end of the meeting, I will show my report. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now I would like to call upon the grammarian for today, Toastmaster Bharat.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Carolyn. So I am here as a grammarian for today's meeting. So in my perspective, grammar is like adding sugar to a tea. So if it's added to a perfect amount, it enhances the taste of a tea. Similar to that, if you add grammar to your language, it enhances your communication and the way you speak. So as a grammarian today, I'll be looking for the good usage of grammar, and also I will be looking for the mispronunciation or the wrong usage of grammar as well. And as a grammarian today, I also have another duty of saying the word of the day. So I hope everybody knows the word of the day. What is it? Wanderlust. So what does it mean? Having a strong desire on traveling. So it's an adjective. For an example, social events in Toastmasters helps one to satisfy their wanderlust. So can anyone try an example of this wanderlust?
My friend is a wanderlust.
Okay, great. So
the theme of the day is hoping wanderlust, that we want to go globe-trotting.
Great. So I encourage everyone to use the word of the day. With this, over to you.
Thank you so much for that. Now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Vani, the listener, to come forward and explain your word.
Thank you, Toastmaster Carolyn. So, they say courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. But courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. So, I'm going to check for all the courageous person here. And after that, with my report, I will ask you some questions so that we can check how you listen or not. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Carolyn.
Thank you so much. So that is with the evaluation, the evaluators, and all the very best to all the speakers. Really looking forward to all of you hearing all your speeches. All the best, and over to Toastmaster Monica.
Thank you, Mr. Evaluator. The theme for today is Toastmasters Travel Tales. How many of you like traveling here? Okay, all. What is the difference between tour and travel? No, you should not say you
Whenever we want, we can travel.
Okay.
Tour is we need a plan.
Yes. Anyone? Okay. Tour is something you go when there is a vacation. Travel is something when you go when you need a vacation. So both tour and travel revolves around vacation. What is meant by vacation? Sorry, I can't hear.
Short break.
Short break.
From our team, a short break.
So I found this definition in a movie called Eat, Pray, Love. In that, the lead character will say, vacation means the time given by you to yourself to vacate your mind and soul from everything that pulls you down and to find a better version of yourself. So today we will share all the travel stories that we have with ourselves, which helped us to be a better version for ourselves. So with no further delay, I would like to start the first session for today, which is prepared speeches. I would like to call the speaker evaluator for our first speaker. Who's Toastmaster Kriti?
Thank you. So today the target speaker is pursuing dynamic leadership pathway. She is in her level 1 project 2. The project is writing a speech with a purpose. The objective for the objective for the project is to learn and review basic skills of writing a speech and coming and giving a well organized speech on any topic. So wish you all the best, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kriti. Our first speaker for today is Toastmaster Nandini, who is an engineer and has special interest in teaching children, loves to travel and read motivation and self-development books. Let's all welcome Toastmaster Nandini. Toastmaster Nandini, turning trash into treasure, turning trash into treasure, Toastmaster Nandini.
Hi, good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters. Have you ever repaired your footwear and reused it in recent years? That's nice. But when we were in our childhood, we used to do that often. But nowadays it's reduced, right? Have you ever wondered why? What was the reason? I'm not just talking about footwear. I'm talking about clothes or things whatever we use. I found few reasons. First thing, we would have become financially secure. That might be one of the reasons. Or we would have we were not found people who are providing repairing services. Or sometimes the new products might be, the cost of the new products would be higher compared to the cost of the repair, or we simply follow our trends, right? This might be a few major reasons. But whatever the reason is, there is a concerning statistics that in year 2020 alone, about 2.2 million tons of carbon waste has been accumulated across the globe. This is shocking, right? Okay, what is sustainability? Sustainability, it's a development that is occurred without disturbing the future generations' needs. That is sustainability. To meet sustainability, we need three pillars. First thing, social concern. Second thing is environmental concern. And the third thing is economic cooperation. These three things are the major pillars. Environmental concern is something that we as a common people, we should be responsible on how we are using our natural resources, and to practice waste management. And the second thing is socially responsible practice. Socially responsible practice in the sense the government has to provide a platform to every citizens equally, irrespective of what financial background they are. And the third thing is economic cooperation. Economic cooperation in the sense different countries and organizations working together to promote eco-friendly products and policies to long term, and also it should improve the economic growth of the countries. Now, I want to say two things that makes us to move far away from sustainability. First thing is fast fashion. We come across this word in recent years, right? Fast fashion in the sense, nowadays we are focusing on quantity more than quality. A single cotton t-shirt requires 2,700 liters of water. This is something that we don't aware of, right? That and also the fashion industry is one of the second largest industry that consumes lots of water, and it is also responsible for 2 to 8% of carbon emissions. And the second important thing is, we often update our gadgets or electronic items before they are obsolete. And as a common people, we don't know how to discard those electronic items in a proper way. That creates lots and lots of disturbances to our ecosystem. Now, I want to say how we can go closer to sustainability. First thing, moving towards slow fashion. Second, doing DIY cleaning liquids instead of using commercial liquids, cleaning liquids, because that has lots and lots of chemicals
that disturbs our ecosystem and marine system. And the third thing is resource passport. Resource passport in the sense it's a document in a digital or physical form. It has all the details of that product. Example, if you take any garments or electronic items, whatever it is, what are all the raw materials we use for that product, like water, cotton, something like that. No? All those will be present in that, and how that raw materials are used, how that raw materials are produced, and how that product is made from the scratch to the end. And also, it also provides the information about how that product should be discarded in a proper way. All those things, all those details will be present in that document. So I think all this details should be, I think all products should have this resource passport, because as a customer we need that transparency so that we can adapt, we can avail that products and we can make sustainable. And while I was preparing for this speech, I saw few innovative ideas that few companies turning trashes into treasure. First one is used coffee grounds are processed and used as biofuels, and also reused as and made it as a coffee mugs, reused one. And the second thing is old fishing nets or reused as skating boards and sunglasses. And I found one more thing interesting is pineapple leaves are used instead of leathers for making furnitures, any accessories, footwear, like that. So I think all this such kind of innovative ideas should be implemented in almost all the companies, so that people can access that products. And as a common people, we also have to have responsibility, and we should rethink whether before throwing any products. And also we should discard products in a proper way. Thank you. Over to Toastmasters.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjali. That was really a thought-provoking speech. Now let's have 1 minute silence for the evaluator to note down their points. And 360-degree evaluation form is sent in the WhatsApp group. Kindly fill these forms. Now it's time for our second speaker of the day. Before calling the second speaker, I would like to call the speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Kalesa. Sorry, Toastmaster Ramesh.
Oh, very bright. Good evening, all of you. Good evening. So today my target speaker is Toastmaster Monish Kumar, who's pursuing his pathway strategic leadership, level 3, and his project name is researching and presenting. The purpose statement of the speech is going to be to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. All the best, Toastmaster, please.
Our second speaker for today is Toastmaster Monish. Toastmaster Monish is an engineer working for IBM who is interested in finance and economy more than our Indian Finance Ministry. Now let's put our hands together and welcome Toastmaster Monish. Toastmaster Monish, researching and presenting, Toastmaster Monish.
That is project name.
Vellore 1, Toastmaster Monish, Vellore 101, Vellore 101, Toastmaster Monish.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Monica. So, my project for today's session is to provide a well-researched topic, and for that I chose Vellore. What is more important than our own city? So, I will be giving brief knowledge about Vellore, which will cover history, socio-economics of Vellore, geography, and politics. Starting with history. So the main Vellore as a city starts in 15th century with the emergence of Vijayanagara Empire. Vellore was part of Vijayanagara Empire, and in 1700s we saw the coming of Mughal empire in Vellore, and in 18th century we saw British Empire, and in 1900s CMC was established. Side by side, with respect to population settlement, we saw the population settlement around our Vellore fort, and later, that is where the first settlement happened, and later we saw during CMC, emergence of CMC, we saw the settlement around that as well, and after that we saw the introduction of national highway, because of which we saw the river development along that national highway. To give another perspective, the economy also grown alongside this developments as well. And finally, in 1984, we saw building of VIPs, and we saw the settlements that built around there in VIP. So this is with respect to history and human settlements. And another one important perspective is 1/3 of Vellore population is settled in this area. So to give you perspective of this area, it is here in the whole Vellore North. It is here. Nearly 1/3 of the population is residing here. If you are not able to see here, I have sent the PDF in our WhatsApp group as well. If you want, you can look at that there as well. So here is the population density. The majority population resides here. Now, socio-economics. As of by 2011 census, our population is 39 lakhs, and majority is female, which means we are positive in sex ratios. For every 1,000 men, we have 1,017 female, which is higher than our Tamil Nadu state's average, which is around 976 per 1,000 male population. And with respect to literacy rate, we are at 80%. Now, moving on to the important aspect, economic. What is the importance, which sector in Vellore do you think is important? What is the economy of Vellore? Anyone? Hospitals, yes. College. Education, okay, industries, yes. Yeah, leather industry. So as you all say, Vellore is tourism. What tourism? Not in regular sense of tourism. It is about medical tourism and education tourism as well. Medical tourism, we have CMC. To absorb the excess population from that CMC, we had Laruvi, Narayani, and in Karpati we have Indra something hospital, multi-specialty hospital. So these hospitals established to absorb excess population. One is medical tourism and another one is institutional tourism, which is after VIT. Another big economy is our national highway economy. The whole, you can see here, the settlements happens along this line of national highways. The another major economy is our national highway. All those Annapurna, KFC and coffee shops, Karapati coffee, is all is residing along that national highway, which is putting Goa to a lot of families. So, yeah, that is the another aspect. One is institution and medical tourism, also spiritual tourism. Here, as mentioned here, you can see this is the image taken in Google, which states that we are nearby these temples. So another major aspect of Vellore is also spiritual tourism, which came after the emergence of our Golden Temple and also Ratnagiri Temple, which is famous. So this is the third aspect, and finally, as you all say, we have a leather industry. To give you a fact, 37% of country's leather production is from Vellore. So we are a significant exporter of leather as well. So this is the economy of Vellore, which is dominated by tourism, leather and national thing. Now coming to geography, the total area of Vellore is around 2,100 square kilometers. Previously it was around 6,000. After the trifurcation of Vellore, Ranipet and Tirupattur, we are here, and which is around 1.5% of total Tamil Nadu's area. So this is the map of Vellore. On the sideways it is around 60 kilometers, and on the breadth level it is around 50 kilometers. And physical characteristics, our average temperature is around 30 degrees Celsius, and the most important part of our geography is why Vellore is so hot than any other districts in Tamil Nadu is because of hill effect, hill loss, which means Vellore is surrounded by hills. Vellore is surrounded by hills. So that is why we have that heating effect, because the heating, the hotness was not able to release the outside, which is captured by those hills. So that is one thing. Another list of the facts is given here. Then here is the other temperature. Politics, coming on to politics, there are two main characteristics here. One is done by significant Muslim population, which is 15% compared to our average 5% in Tamil Nadu level, and another one is because of which we can see dominance of left-wing and center parties of Congress and DMK. You can see here there is no presence of any right-wing parties. Majorly it is dominated by Congress and DMK. Also another one aspect here in this vertical is the presence of Vaniya community, because of which TMK is another dominant party here. During 1996 to 2004, we have PMK as a ruling party in Vellore. So this is political vertical. So we saw four verticals. One is geography side, politics side, economic side, and as well as another one. What is that? History. So we saw history of Vellore, and geography and physical characteristics of Vellore and its population vertical, and then we also saw political side. Why these all things is important is because of one incident that happened nearly 7 years ago when we went to a ceramics house in Moto, and that person said it is a very remote area, and we were perplexed why that person is having this. It's a huge house there. It's a huge house there, and it's a huge house there. And we asked why it is so, and he replied for that it is because of the market which will be replaced from our current old market to the new area which is near Melbourne. So that is because of the data he had. As you all know, data is the new oil, and we have to know. We don't have any other opportunity other than knowing the data. That is the reason why I gave this research of our Vellore district. Thank you, and go to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monish. That was a very informative speech about our Vellore. Let's have 1 minute silence now. "360-degree evaluation form is sent in WhatsApp group. Kindly check it." So now we have a guest in our club. So let's put our hands together and we welcome the guest to our meeting today. So we'll be happy if you introduce yourself and how did you know about our club? You can come forward.
My name is Bharat, and I am from Vellore. I am firstly introduced by Ramesh. He is our family friend.
Thank you. I hope you will enjoy our meetings and you will be. I wish you to come again, sir. Now it's time for our third speaker. Our third speaker for today is Toastmaster Abhidasha. I would like to call the speaker evaluator Toastmaster Kalai, sir. I have got it right this time.
So good evening everyone. So I would like to welcome speaker. Yeah. My target speaker is Abhidasha. His path is Pursuance Influence Level 1. Project name Mastering Fundamentals. Duration is 5 to 7 minutes. So best of luck for my target speaker. Over to Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Abhidasha is a teacher by passion. She is interested in gardening and mechanical tools. She is a dynamite of our club. She is interested in traveling. Now I would like to call Toastmaster Abhidasha. Toastmaster Abhidasha, traveling with technology. Toastmaster Abhidasha.
A recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster.
Traveling to holy place was in my bucket list. So I headed with my family to Saudi to visit the holy place to perform Umrah, meaning crowd of people came there to refresh their faith, seek forgiveness, pray for their need and strengthen their humanity. Everything held over peacefully. From the holy place to my brother-in-law house, it's a 12-hour journey time. Around 5 to 6 hours, we all ate inside the vehicle, stood quiet, polite, no thirst, no hunger, no sleep. We didn't look at each other, sitting, traveling quietly. After 5 to 6 hours, my brother-in-law played an audio. From that, an extravagant, blissful Tamil Kuttu song came out. I said, a Toastmaster came out of me and said, yes, we had landed on the earth. Everybody showed a gesture of smile as they understood my humor. Then the remaining hour of journey went on nicely. After celebrating Eid Ramadan, my husband told me, we are not going back to India. I have clients in Dubai to meet, we'll go to Dubai. My daughter, who is always work with technology, interested in doing editing, into social media, she loves technology, she is telling us, no, immediately I have to go back India. I don't like over here. Everything here full of technology, navigating us, framing us, setting boundaries, strict rules, immediate punishments. I hate. She showed her aversion. Somehow we managed. Okay. Traveling to different place, exploring different people will give you a different experience. She said, no. Again, you are taking to me a place where future museum has set up. I don't want to come. I said, okay. If you don't want to come, you travel alone. Then she said, okay, I'll come with you. But I'm coming out of my hatred. Okay. We landed on Dubai. Dubai welcomed us. Habibi, welcome to Dubai. I know only that word. We landed. On the same day, we had vehicle pickup from our hotel, explored safari ride, unlimited soft drinks, mineral water, and the first 4 rows had been occupied by male, including my son, to see the belly dance. We had a nice time. We came back to our hotel. When we turned on the TV, there were news everywhere flashing around that today night, 9:10 p.m., Dubai will have an historical rain which will endless for 2 days. All our plans getting broken. My daughter was happy. Okay, we were inside the room. Next day morning, 11 o'clock, we saw through the window almost all the first floors drenched into the water. No internet connection, no power supply. Now we were thinking whether we can go back to India. Will it possible? In between we get internet connection. Our tickets has been delayed for 2 days. April 16 we are supposed to return India. It's postponed to April 18. To our surprise, within 10 hours, the water has been evacuated as fast as they can. And volunteers from schools, colleges, universities, hospitals, they are working as if they are cleaning their houses. They are not expecting anyone. And the government had made the rules. The community and developers of the real estate owners, they are responsible for maintenance and repairs they should not get even a penny from the people who are staying in Dubai and who came all along from other countries. Now we managed to go to the airport within 2 days and our flight delayed for 15 hours. We were inside the airport for 15 hours enjoying good meal, timely meal, unlimited meal, free of cost. We are enjoying the luxurious life of Dubai inside the airport. Okay. And I saw people around me, especially ladies. After standing in a queue for a long time, we became friends, chit-chatting and had a gossip. For every 3 hours, an Omani comes and says, your flight has been delayed for 3 hours. So after hearing this for 3 times, at the 4th time we started clapping. That Omani was like, what is this ladies are doing? We know what you will say. Your flight will be delayed after 3 hours. Delayed for 3 hours. Okay. So finally on 15th hour, all we ladies were fed up and said, okay, we'll all play Antakshari. Around 25 ladies. They are from various parts of India. We started playing Antakshari. Finally, the Omani man came and said, your flight is ready. If you would have known before, we have started Antakshari 15 hours before itself. Okay. Then our flight was ready. We returned to India. We not only experienced the luxurious thing of Dubai, we also had Starbucks coffee and cheesecake free of cost. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhidarsha. That was a memorable speech. Now let's have 1 minute silence for the speaker evaluator, and 360-degree evaluation form is in your WhatsApp. The way in which I am hosting now, even I got a doubt whether I am TMOD or joke master, but trust me, I am not the joke master for today. Let me invite Toastmaster Carolyn to come and take up the role.
There were 3 boys, okay, and it was Mother's Day. They wanted to do something for their mom to express their gratitude for her. She was quite old, and these 3 boys thought that we need to do something fantastic, very memorable. So what they did was they, each of them, they got a gift for their mom. So the oldest son, he got her a really beautiful house. He thought that this is for you. The next son got her a lovely car, a really fancy, tacky colored car. And then the young one thought that, oh, already, my brothers have done so well. Now what do I do? Something I must think about that mom really enjoys. So he thought that, okay, mom is, her sight is failing. So, and she loves to read the Bible. He thought that, okay, I'm going to get a parrot that's been trained in the Vatican. So it can recite so many verses by heart. I'm going to go and give this as a gift, and I'm sure my mom's going to really love it. So what happens? The next weekend, each of these boys get a thank you note from the mom. So mom says, Donald, thank you for the house, but I don't think I have the energy to walk around that mansion, but thank you anyway. The next one, Wilson, thank you so much for the car, but I don't like the attitude of the driver. He's quite nasty. He curses every now and then, so I don't want the car. But anyway, thank you for the beautiful thought. And then with the third one, he says, little John, the chicken was delicious. Your gift was the most, fantastic of them all. My time is yet not come. I got some more time. Okay, a husband and wife, they were undergoing a silent treatment. Silent treatment where they have Cold War and they don't talk to each other. So everything was passed on by chits. Okay. So the next day, the husband had a flight to catch in the morning. So he wrote at her bedside, I have a flight to catch in the morning. Please call me. Next day morning, he's waking up, it's 8 o'clock. He's missed his flight. And he's so furious. And he's going and he wants to go and fight with her. And he happens to go to his side of the bed. And he says, it's 5 o'clock, get up. So she's also written a note. You got the joke? Okay. My 2 minutes is still not up. Time, huh? It's up. Oh, thank you so much.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster Ramesh for taking up the role as bookmaster.
Good evening, all of you, once again. As bookmaster of the day, I got a text. So I'm going to talk about a book which is very close to me. It is called Good to Great. Is anyone aware of this?
Yes.
Yes, good. This book was written by Jim Collins in 2001. Before writing this book, there was a lot of research that has been carried out to understand how companies became so great. He interviewed with the process owners to understand how did their companies become great. That is the compilation of this book. This is not only for the entrepreneurs, it is for everyone. In this book, his first finding is, good is the enemy of great. Good is the enemy of great. In this book, he says, we don't have great schools because we have only good schools. If we don't have that good school here, we would have got great schools. There are three thoughts that he has given in this book to become great. One is disciplined people, disciplined thoughts, and disciplined actions. Okay. This is one fantastic book. You have to take your time to read this book. It is because when I had a couple of interactions with my colleagues, every now and then they were just referring, have you ever read this book? Then I went to Chennai, brought this book, which costed me around 900 rupees. But it's a wonderful tool for all of you. And there are 7 important lessons that can be learned from this book. One is, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, you have to have the right people to support you. What he says here is that, first who, then what. It is not the destination what matters for you. It is the people who gets boarded in the bus. What he says is that getting right people on the bus and getting off the wrong people out of the bus. when you want to be in the greatest position, you have to take a decision, whom should you keep with you. The next lesson is selecting the right leader. There are 5 levels of leadership. Here this particular book talks about level 5 leadership. Interestingly, this leadership is somebody who takes the, it's already written. Okay. This leadership quality is showing humility. These leaders are very quiet, with full of humility and a professional will. This is the quality of the leader. Since we are running out of time, I'll share this text on the group, and I encourage all of you to read this book. It is a very good book to read. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ramesh, for such a nice book suggestion. Now we will have a break for 10 minutes and we will catch up in the second session of our meeting. Thank you.